All right, so Friday's math, we're doing lesson 13.5 or dash 5, and it's telling and writing time to the half hour. So the past couple of days, we've been telling time to the hour, and one of you in the Zoom had a question and asked, what happens if the minute hand is not pointing at the 12? Well, then the minute hand tells the minutes. So we're going to explore that idea right now. The minute hand travels all the way around the clock every hour. Each little mark on the clock is 1 minute of time. So see all these little tick marks that go around the clock? There's 60 of them in 1 hour. Okay, I just gave you the answer. Count how many minutes make up 1 hour. It would take some of you a long time to sit here and count each one. Or you can look in and see that between every number, there's 5. So you could count by fives. So here's 5 minutes. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So every number on the clock, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 12, 11, 12, those are all on the 5 minutes mark. Okay, they mark 5 minutes, but each one little mark is 1 minute. So if you wanted to count faster, how many minutes are all the way around the clock, then you can count by fives. So let's count by fives all the way around the clock to see how many minutes there are. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So there is 60 minutes that make up the around the whole clock. So count how many minutes make up 1 hour. So the minute hand travels around the clock every hour. How many marks are there if the minute hand goes only halfway around the clock? So we counted all the way around the clock. How many minutes are have gone by if the minute hand has only traveled halfway around the clock? I'll let you explain your answer here. Okay? And then before we turn to the next page, I will show you your visual learning bridge. And that's exactly kind of, this visual learning bridge is kind of shorthand of what we're going to watch. So here it is.
There are 60 minutes in an hour. So half an hour is 30 minutes. Where is the minute hand pointing?
Where is the minute hand pointing? It's pointing to the 6. Very good.
The minute hand is on 6. What does this show?
What do you think it shows? How many minutes have gone by? It shows that this is halfway around the clock. So we've done, or we've, um, how many minutes have passed? Half an hour has passed, right? So if you go all the way around, it's 1 full hour. But if you only go halfway, then it shows half an hour.
You can say it is 30 minutes or half past the hour. Where is the hour hand?
Where's the hour
Select
hand?
your answer.
Where is the hour hand? It's between the 2 and the 3. Good job.
The hour hand is between 2 and 3. Think about why it points between those numbers. It takes the hour hand a whole hour to travel from one number to the next. After a half hour, the hour hand has traveled halfway to the 3. Compare the two kinds of clocks. The minute hand points to the 6. What numbers show minutes on the digital clock?
Select your answer.
Which numbers show minutes on the digital clock? This number or this number? The 2 or the 30? The 30. Good job.
The number after the dots shows minutes. The digital clock shows 30 minutes. What time do both clocks show?
Both clocks show, look, the hour hand is in between the 2 and the 3. So it's within this 2 hour. So it's 2 something. And when the minute hand is pointing at the 6, it's half an hour. So half past 2 or 2:30.
It is half past 2 or 2:30. Now you know how to tell the time to the half hour on two kinds of clocks. You also know how to write the time to the half hour.
Awesome. So that's what we're going to be practicing doing on our math today. Why is the hour hand between 6 and 7? Why is the hour hand between 6 and 7 when it is 6:30? So you have to explain when it's 6:30, why is the hour hand between the 6 and the 7? They kind of explained that to us in the video, so if you need to go back, you can stop, pause, and rewind it to that part of our visual learning bridge, okay? When the minute hand is on 6, we can say 30 or half past the hour. An hour is 60 minutes, a half hour is 30 minutes. The hour hand is halfway between the 2 and the 3 when it is half past 2, okay? Write the numbers to complete each sentence, then write the time on the clock. So you have missing numbers here. The hour hand is between which two numbers? And the minute hand is on the number. So you put in there the missing numbers, and then on the next page, that's when you're going to have, still just missing numbers. Down here on number 8 is kind of when you're going to have to use your drawing tool again to make the lines for your clocks, okay? The hands for your clocks, sorry. And I'm gonna make these a little bigger because all right, so that's this part of math. Well, I'll read to you the back side of the last page. Sandy walks her dog at 3 o'clock. She walks for 30 minutes. What time does Sandy stop walking her dog? Draw the hands on the clock face. Write the time on the other clock. So she started walking her dog at 3 o'clock. And she walks for 30 minutes. What time does she stop? So 30 minutes after 3 o'clock. Robin gets to school at 9 o'clock. Her math class starts at 9:30. What time does Robin's math class start? Draw the hands on the clock face and write the time on the other clock. So 9:30. You need to show with your line tool the hands of the clock. Show 8 o'clock for the first clock. On the second clock, show the time 30 minutes later. Is the hour hand still at 8? Explain. That's the big difference of where you're need to make sure that your hour hand is between the correct two numbers, okay? Which clock below shows the same as the clock face? So you're gonna have to read the clock face and then click and drag your red dot over your answer of the digital clock that matches. And then when you're done with that, you're done with math for today. No math test because we're not done with the topic. So if you have some time and you want to do extra math, there's this extra challenge page for you. And then you're done with math.